Okay. What we got Tuesday, May 28th. Shop talk with Buck. It is Tuesday. Looks like the rain's over. We have sure had some rain. Well, the rehab. She has therapy in rehab. The rehab is going well. They have good therapy. But whenever nurses want to practice and get good, they go to them places because they are. Oh, we have one every now and then, but maybe, but no, they're not the caliber of what they need to be. And I forgot the tape again. I forget that thing every day. If you don't know, the tape draws my attention to the little dot about the size of a period on a piece of paper. So this helps remind me to look at the camera, because I don't know about you, it kind of finds me aggravating, when I'm looking away from the camera. But so I put that, and if I have a second person that's operating, because the camera and on the other side, you see the cameras, they're about this big, they're no problem to look at. But on this side, they got that little dot, and every morning I get everything ready and get my clapper board ready, and I forget my little piece of tape. So I got the tape on it where I can look at you. I think that looks better than looking off to the side, if you know what I mean. And I've seen people that has been doing this for a long time still looking off to the side. I'm trying to train myself to look at that little dot and that little piece of just a little piece of tape. That's all you need, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So, what do we want to talk about today? I said I was going to make me a list of things to kind of go over. Well, I forgot. I forgot. So I forgot what we're going over. Usually something comes to me and we take off with it, but I don't know. So I do like the shop talk time, but I do need to make me a list of things to talk about, kind of get things started. But if they come to I really hope if they come to my channel, they come to my channel wanting to learn and know woodworking. I spent a long time with woodworking, and I'm not claiming I know everything. I still learn stuff as I go. Little old tricks and tips here and there that helps you out along the way, to makes it easier, better. So my granddaddy told me a long time ago. He said, if you learn all the tricks, you can do everything well. Because there's a trick to everything. And the difference in the professionals, you know what I mean? The difference in the professionals and amateurs is those tricks that you pick up by experience, that you pick up by your colleagues, that you pick up by someone who knows more than you know about it. But this day and time, it gets to the point where, well, let's go the other way. You want to? This not only times to, yeah, that ain't working. this is not only time to talk to the camera, it's also, I use this time to try different stuff. I'm going to try a take 2 this morning. I'm going to try it and just see how it goes. I'm going to try the GoPro. There's a couple reasons why we try the GoPro. And like other cameras, this thing, see, I got to where I can go to that one spot every time. I'll figure me out right here. Gives you something different to look back, you know, the rest of the garbage. Man, it's not garbage. Just say chaos. Yeah, chaos. But organized chaos, or no, it's not organized. But anyway, on the GoPro, and I'm assuming other cameras too, it's different than doing it with the iPhone, because the iPhone leaves it in an MOV file. I think that's Microsoft thing. But what you wind up with is a like I could take a 12 gig. I stand there talking and then the file size were big because it's a video. Video files are bigger than audio files. Audio files are bigger than pictures. So I think I'm found my spot here. I think. How's that? I think it looks better. I think it's what they say. My eyes are on the top third line, and you know. Anyway, I don't look too bad. So, where was I? Oh, iPhone's files, the MOV files, the .mov. Just say I talk here, let's just round it up. Say 12 gigs, what it winds up being. Well, I convert it with DaVinci Resolve, and I do just a little bit. Most of the time, the shop talk, talking head, mornings in the shop, that kind of stuff, I usually don't chop it up. It is what it is, and that's the way I go with it. But when I'm doing other stuff, I chop it up, take out the different stuff that gets boring, I don't know. If you want to learn woodworking, I'm going to consider leaving some of that in, because the way these videos has got now, it's more of a show than it is to learn. I was kind of interested in using this opportunity to kind of teach you woodworking. So they've taken it out of schools. I may do a series going back to the basics and work your way through. I don't know. This moment come to me. But I got a feeling there's a lot of people out there that would be interested in learning these techniques. I don't say I'm right 100% of the time, but there is more than one way to do things, and I've did a lot of these things as we went along, and I have found that what I use is the best I've come up with. And I thought, well, people might be interested in that. So what I want to do, what I'd like to do is leave the details in and that kind of thing. But what you wind up with is a bigger file. If it's 30 minutes, it's going to be a huge file, where if it's 10 minutes, it's still a good sized file, but it ain't near as big. But the iPhone's file format, say I take a 12 gig, it winds up being 12 gig, uncut just out of the phone, just 12 gigs. Let's just say, good round number. And all I do is put it in DaVinci Resolve and convert it to an MP4 file. It's 5 point something. So it's a little more than half is what the MOV file is. But it's still high def. I mean, if it's cutting out something, I hadn't figured it out. What it's reason why it's making smaller ones, I don't know. I think, to me, if it's an Apple thing, it's probably got a lot of metadata in there that the information you probably don't even want in there anyway. Spy data, that kind of stuff. They have figured this crap out. They'll say your cars will spy on you. Well, I will tell you this. I got a 97 Chevy pickup that's kind of been redone and it ain't nothing like factory. Spy on me on that one. Yeah. Yeah, try to spy on that one. But anyway, where was that? So I've got a GoPro. I was going to try that. But I'll take this. I look and see what I've got Hollyland tied into the phone. This is a transmitter and the receiver's tied into the phone. So it's embedded in the audio. Much better audio to have it right here than to have it over yonder. You get that kind of echo and, you know, to me it sounds like Barry. If I walk off, you can still hear me. So I've tried it both ways. I like to be able to hear me. And if I have a guest, got two of these, two transmitters. If I got a guest or something, I can put a mic on them. You can hear them just as well as me, especially around all this equipment. You got to have that. I can actually talk a little bit with this equipment running. And if I put this thing right at me, you can actually hear, well, you can make out what I'm saying. Where if it's a mic on the camera or the phone, the equipment with the dust collector will just drown me out. So I thought about trying the GoPro just to see. If that works, I may have to buy another battery. The batteries don't last. But I can take my phone then and hook it up to the GoPro, and I can frame myself with my iPhone so I can see that I'm in frame and whatnot, and also start and stop the recording with my iPhone. So that might be, of course, when I get back to, if I can't hook that receiver up to the GoPro, I'll just set this to record, and DaVinci Resolve will put it together. That might be the best, because golly, boom, when you get that 36-minute one I did, it took a while just to download it to the computer where I can do something with it. Because it's over twice the size of anything else. But so, I don't know. Well, I think I'm going to call that one. I'm going to give that GoPro a try while I've got a few minutes here. We'll just see how that goes. And what I'll do, see, this is Tuesday. Wife's coming home Thursday. We are so looking forward to that. She's getting much, much stronger. So her spirits is up. Continence is high. Yeah. So I'm proud we did this. It would have been tough on her. But they've got the right muscles built up to where we'll be okay. So we got to be able to maintain until that leg heals. Then once she starts putting weight on it, because we're exercising that leg to keep it from stoving up. So whenever the time comes, it's okay. You can put weight on it now. She'll be in good shape then, or much better shape. But the surgeon is actually told me that he is expecting a full recovery. So there's reasonable that we should be too. So yeah, she's got in that wheelchair. She finally got one. I noticed it was hard to push her. But she got another one. Well, it works like a wheelchair should. I mean, she. I told her just go through that physical therapy, that floor and everything. There's people everywhere. Just go where you want to. She made 2.5 laps, round tables and stuff, backing up. She's got it. They got her one that'll actually work like it's supposed to. She went to town. So, all right then. So, I will try this GoPro and may see me on that one. I don't know if I can get it to work right. However, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow being Wednesday. And y'all have a good day. I will see you then. And y'all be safe. I mean, things can happen. Snap your fingers and change your life. You should just be mindful of what's around you and step like you should. Of course, when I was in my 20s, I was bulletproof. Didn't matter. I could fall, hit the ground, bounce up, and hardly miss a stride. Ain't that way now. So I will see you guys tomorrow.